Hello and welcome to Stock Voyage. We are checking out this week's biggest trades from WallStreetBets. We are starting off with an insane loss. Trader by the name of Tesla Please Call lost roughly 500k in Tesla calls in the past few days. He's not worried though, because he believes that Tesla will eventually go up and catch up with Sir Jack's fortune. Overall, he's still up by quite a lot. From the screenshots we can see that this sudden drop from a peak of around $1.2 million all the way down to around 700k, which makes me think that this could also be a subtle flex, since he increased his portfolio by so much in the past couple of years. Next up, we have a huge gain by Jack Loke 366. He turned 45k into 283k just by buying puts on Roku and calls on Amazon. In a span of 2 weeks, he multiplied his account 6 times. He bought Roku puts with striking prices at $155 and $150, with expiration dates on February 18th and 25th. Next, we have a huge loss by Good Active. He has been painfully losing money here and there since November last year, all in weekly calls in SQ and SQXL at the beginning of the week. When market fell, he panic sold everything. Who knew that he had the chance to fully recover if he held? All in all, he is down by 85%, or $133,227.80 in total. Next, we have a really inspirational story. A trader by the name of I Know Nothing turned $300 into $12,000 in 1 week. After months of grueling gains and losses, he has finally managed to claw his way slightly back up. He has lost all his life savings over the last 2 years, including his house, total of about 300k. He also lost both physical and mental health. He has been trading daily for 2 years, and it has literally consumed his life, all for the sake of financial freedom and independence. He has willingly given up that which he already had, and now he slaves on projects for a wealthy family, whose grandparents made their wealth in the Nazi slave trade, just to pay rent and his trading-induced debts. But his point here is that he will never give up, because if he doesn't have his freedom and establish his own business as well, then there is no point in staying alive. So he is here among the cock memes fighting for his life. He's going to trade himself into his first 500k, and that is all he needs to start his business. Well, I'm quite speechless to be honest, but all in all, I hope he keeps on fighting and never gives up. Next up, we have a huge gain by I Has an Email. He turned 50k into 750k, and then back down to 180k. It's still a gain, but unfortunately a lot smaller than it could be. He made so much money in Roku because he has been holding it since 2018, a true hodler. Next up, we have a dumbass who convinced his wife to sell a house and buy the dip. A trader by the name of Take Me Home 545 told his wife if they sell their house now, they can buy a bigger one in the future. So they sold their house and now they're living in his parents' house. The result? They're down by 136k in the past 3 months. And most of this loss is due to Palantir. They're down by 56%, so they still have around 100k left. Hopefully they won't panic sell and the stock market goes back up. Next, we have a trader by the name of LWL0905 who lost 350k in 35 days. Well, he definitely didn't have a great start of the year, but if you think about it, this loss is just insane. I mean, he was basically losing 10k per day. The stock market has been falling in general in the past few months, so it might not be entirely his fault, but it's just amazing how he consistently lost his money. And last but not least, we have a trader by the name of Rawwave WSB Bull. He lost 100k on options. Here's what he wrote: I'm a fucking idiot and lost 100k on options this year. The worst part is I wasn't even buying cool options. I was playing Theta Gang, and as long as Amazon didn't drop below $3,000, I was making bank. Well, it turns out stocks don't always bounce at my imaginary support levels. He only opens credit spreads and usually keeps opening more when the position doesn't go his way. He lost about 20k on PayPal back in November, but this is only part of the transaction. He lost about 14k on Microsoft this week. His biggest loss was 65k on an Amazon put credit spread. It was from March 1st to March 8th, and Robinhood doesn't let him scroll back that far. He's also saying that scrolling back through his transactions brings him PTSD, and yeah, he's down by 98%, or $106,075.91 in total, and he has been losing his money consistently ever since he started trading. Feels bad, man. If you want to see even more losses from WallStreetBets, click on the video that just popped up. Someone even lost more than $185,000. And if that is not enough, smash that subscribe button and press the notifications bell down below, so you get notified whenever I post a new video. If you have any questions or recommendations, leave them in the comments down below, and thanks for watching.